loves, welcome back. Beautiful Belly here with another video. So I heard through the grapevine that there is a group of individuals who don't want to work. My question to you is, if you don't work, how are you going to live? That's crazy to me. Everybody has this idea of, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be an influencer. I want to be a TikToker, a streamer, content creator, all that good stuff, right? So this is my advice to, I don't know what generation it is because I don't keep up with that stuff. It absolutely means nothing to me. But for the young people who don't want to work, and you know, I'm just a 42-year-old woman who lived through my 20s and lived through my 30s. So, I mean, I think I would have some experience. But this is what my advice would be. Your 20s and your 30s are meant for you to grind and work hard. Meaning get your schooling out the way, whatever profession you're in. Get as much information that you can about that profession so that you're skilled. Yeah, it's like 20s and 30s is for grinding. It's not going to be fun. Work is not fun. Like, people have this idea in their head that, oh, when I get a job, I'm going to be making money, this, that, and the other. That's all they know, but they don't know about how the job you might have might suck real bad, but it pays your bills. So my advice would be, go to work. It's good to want to do all this extra stuff. You can still do it, but until something pops off, you need to be working. That way when you get to your 40s, you can kind of relax a little bit. You know, whatever it is that you do, shouldn't be as hard once you get to your 40s. So that's what I'm trying to tell one of my kids. You have experience in this field, but you say you don't want to work there. But that's the skills you have. So if you're not going to work there, take those skills and find another job in the same area. That way they will have to pay you more because you have experience doing it already. I'm not saying that it's easy out here. And that's another thing. Please stop thinking that you got to move out by a certain age. Like, if you cannot afford to live on your own, stay your butt at home. Contribute to where you live at. Help your parents or your parent or your grandparents, whatever. But stop feeding into this idea of what society says. What society says is normal, because with inflation, shrinkflation, the groceries, the bills, the rent sky high, it's really set up for people to fail. So if you are struggling, team up with some people, whether it be your family or your friends, wherever. Try to get into a situation where y'all can share bills and things like that. But the whole idea of, I don't want to work, if you really think about it, school, when you're a kid, from, you know, kindergarten to 12th grade, that kind of prepares you for work. It kind of, you know, it's on the same schedule, same routine. You're just transferring one thing out and putting another thing in. You're transferring school out and putting work in. Same concept. So this, you've been training for this all your life. So just go ahead and do it so that you're not struggling when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and above. Put in the work now in your 20s and 30s. I know it's not common for people to stay on their jobs for 20, 30 years anymore, but I'll say, if you don't have a degree, if you don't have a lot of work experience, try to stay where you are as long as you can. And lastly, we dedicate a lot of our time to these jobs, right? My thing would be make sure that you're benefiting from your job as much as you can. If they offer continuing education classes, take that. If they are willing to pay for your school, take that. Make sure that you're using your benefits, your life, and not your life insurance, but make sure you get that. Make sure you get the life insurance through the job. Make sure you get the short-term and long-term disability, because you never know. If they're willing to pay for you to go to school, take that. If they have mentorship programs, take that. Like, just take, if they have scholarships, take that. Like, try to get as much use out of your job as they are getting out of you. That's my advice. Yeah. So if nobody told you that you're enough today, you are enough just the way you are. And if nobody told you that they love you today, I love you. So until next time, guys, peace, love, and blessings. Until the next one.